Well, welcome back to New York, and I am, as you can see, still in my work clothes, but I just wanted to give you an opportunity to see the finished product. I am finally done, and it is the day before Christmas. Not the day before Christmas, I think this is Wednesday. I've been working so much I can't tell sometimes. But this is Wednesday, and I finally finished this project for a couple here in New York City. And I am absolutely excited about this thing because this thing is awesome. This is a wonderful piece that I designed for this gentleman because he already had a room, a pre-existing room, and he wanted a piece of furniture to match it that held the TV. So I came in about 2 weeks ago and had an opportunity to sit down with him and talk about what he wanted it to have inside of it and what he wanted it to actually do. So the first thing that I want to show you is we got a chance to accommodate the television, and he already had a pre-existing flat screen TV with a surround sound system in it. So what I decided to do was to just keep that intact, but it was already mounted on the wall. So what I did was took it off the wall and designed a case for it, and I had the guys to come in, as you'll see later, to just mount it into this particular cabinet that I built for it. It's about 55.5 inches wide, so this is probably like a 60-inch flat, 52-inch flat screen, excuse me. Some of the other features that it has, it's about 90 inches tall. You can tell by just the way I'm standing that it's quite a massive piece of furniture. The columns and everything that you see was handmade. I just want to make sure that you guys understand that. Everything that you see came from a pile of wood from different wood companies, but it's just flat sheets of wood that I end up having to cut and design and do all types of things that we'll talk about a little later. This particular piece has column features because these exude power, and a lot of guys like to have we like power, you know how it is. And so I designed this with some columns, and it's got some gold feature here with some appliques that came from a wonderful place over in oh, what's the name of that place? Over in Jersey. And it's got some glass shelving to display some of your knickknacks or whatever. But all of these gold appliques were done. This is hand-painted gold applique here, which was done to just add a little flavor because it was the same thing as the pre-existing pieces that he already had. There's a few features that I really want to show you about this particular cabinet. Number one, there are drawers for different things like socks and things like that. And these drawers, you've got some small drawers here for some little knickknacks, as well as some larger drawers here. And there are, as you can see, 3 drawers on each section of this particular cabinet. And these are self-closing drawers, so I push them just a certain distance and they close by themselves. Another thing I want to show you is this little gadget here. And what it is it's got a little area right here on top where you can actually put things in. But on the side, if you'll notice, there's little boxes. They're just little jewelry boxes. And basically you can just put little things in them and you can just display, you know, have things for like watches or whatever you want to do with it. It's 4 of these in each side of this particular drawer, and these are made out of solid wood. This whole cabinet is solid wood. Just want to make that real clear. There's nothing in this cabinet but solid wood. Some other features that I like before we get down, this thing happens on the same thing happens on both sides of the cabinet. You've got 6 drawers again and some appliques. But another fun part about it is this display on the front. I really wanted to have a focal point for the whole room because, again, this is a very powerful gentleman, and so you want to have a lot of strength in the way the function of the piece is. So I wanted to keep intact the doors. So what I did was I built this door system to where when I built the whole thing, I just did it to the point where it could all look the same, but then I just took it and cut it in half. And so when you cut it in half, then it allows you to see what's going on the inside. And if you'll notice on the inside, the doors swing open, and you'll see here, as you can see later, that there are drawers here that are going to house different things, you know, for different reasons. And you just pull them out, and there's a lot of things that you can put in there as well. And because of the way the system is with it, there's the TV unit and stuff. The stuff for the TV is down here, and you can just not even see that stuff, but I just put a flip down door on it so that we can make sure that that is something that he can use and not have to see all of those components. Again, all of the latches came from down in the Bowery in Chinatown, and I wanted to thank the people down there at the hardware store that allowed me to come in and get a lot of wonderful things. It also has lighting. I put a dimmer switch on it, and you can see that all you have to do is turn up the lights, turn down the lights, turn up, and turn down. So that adds a really great feature as well. And there are some other things where this is a fun thing. As you can see right here, you can check this out. This is cool. And this is a whole shelving unit where you can put things, store just different things down in here. So it's really a really cool unit as a whole. It took 2 weeks to build this. And I want to thank also the guys over in Queens, New York, for the granite that they cut in 2 days. And this was specially designed granite because it's got some wonderful lines that follow the cascading idea of the whole piece of furniture. And so it's a wonderful thing, and I tell you, I got a chance this time to really utilize some things and some wood and some trim that I haven't really been able to utilize. And it was really fun, and I just wanted to thank the couple here in New York for allowing me to come into their home. And this has been an absolute wonderful time being here in New York, and hopefully I can come back and do some things for some other clients here in the city. Well, that's it for this particular piece today. So I'm just going to let you sit back and you can look at some of the pictures that I've put in on this little video presentation as well. If anybody's interested in getting something built, you can just call me at Rodney Boyden. You can reach me at rodneyboyden.com, or you can call me at 214-505-5471, and that's my cell. And I can come to your city wherever you are and design and build something for you and your family to enjoy for years to come. So sit back and enjoy the photos and the rest of the presentation. God bless.